Welcome back to my channel. This is Jason, also known as Omnus Prime, and today we're going to be taking a look at Thor, part of the Marvel Legends series, and in the latest Thor Love and Thunder movie put out by Disney and Marvel Studios. And let's go ahead and take a look at Thor here in the box. I know we've already looked at Ravager Thor. This obviously looks a little bit different, so I'm not sure where this will come about in the movie. We did see a scene with him dressed up like this one, and here he is in his golden blue armor set. And it says here, Thor unleashes the power of Stormbreaker to overcome any foe. We've gotten all of these now, so we'll be taking a look at Korg here after we get him assembled. And there's the same artwork on the side of the box. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Thor out of the box and take a look at him. Alright, and now we have Thor, not Mighty. Mighty Thor's over there. This is just regular Thor out of the packaging. And he comes with a couple of accessories. None of the Build-A-Figure parts come with him. I'm thinking that's because Hasbro thinks this is Thor. You're gonna get Thor regardless if they put a Build-A-Figure piece inside of the box. I don't know if it has to do with build materials or what have you, to which parts they put with who, but they tend to do this with the line. They'll release like 7 in a line where you have to get 6 of them to build a figure, but the one that they know that you're going to buy anyways doesn't come with the Build-A-Figure part. Now this one does come with Stormbringer. This one's a bit different. It doesn't have the same paint apps on it. So it's, I don't know if they wanted to make it look more like a brand new version that doesn't have any of the other colors mixed in. It's just, it's not even really painted. There is some paint detail here in where this all ties together around the blade, and the handle doesn't have any paint on it either. There's actually more work, I believe, put into the Ravager Thor's version of Stormbringer, but this one makes it look a bit cleaner. More of a new kind of polished look to it. It also comes with a closed fist, so you can replace his right hand so he can punch somebody. Now let's go ahead and take a look at Thor himself. And some of the work here kind of reminds me of Aquaman in a way, with how the armor is done here. But we got shoulder pauldrons here. We got the discs that are known to be on him. There's a lot of textured sculpt that's done all over and throughout. There's a lot of paint here. Go ahead and add some more detail, which is pleasing. It continues around. Soft goods for the cape. His face sculpt's a little weird because it makes it look like he's cross-eyed because this is so broad here in the center, and he's got flowing hair off to one side, so it looks like he's summoning power. All in all, I'm thinking that, you know, they did a pretty good job of building him up here. It's just the face sculpt is a bit off, not necessarily from what it's supposed to be in the movie. Decent paint details in the helmet here. It's just, I don't know, how broad that nose is makes him look cross-eyed. There's no way around that, so it's not a flattering look for him. But he's looking more and more like Odin in a way to me with this new costume design. And let me go ahead and get him armed up, and we'll go ahead and take a look at him with the rest of the cast back there. And as you can see, He scales a lot taller than the other figures that are in this wave. And looks like we have Korg down here. Let's see if we can get him to pull himself together. Alright, now we have Korg all built up, and he's looking pretty strong here. We got to see some of this detail previously, but not put together in my prior videos. And you can see everything comes together nicely. All the sockets fit together so that the joints can move without issue. So he has all of the articulation that you would expect to have in a Marvel Legends figure. So he gets a pretty good range there. In the knees, you got the thigh swivel, of course. You get the ankle rocker, and you do get toe tilt up and down. He can kick up about that far, which isn't a large range, but he's a big dude, and goes back about that far, but it's because he's got a butt panel here. He's got a lot of range here in the torso. You can get a little bit of a crunch there and go back quite a bit, and you get a double elbow bend here. So he gets more than 90 degrees out of that, and has no problem holding his weapon. And his head will be on a ball joint, so it can go all the way around, and it's also on a swivel joint to go back and forth, so you can look down as much as you need and up as much as you should be able to. Yeah, I think it's worthwhile to go through the process of picking up and building this figure. Korg's a funny guy, and I think he's worthy to be in the group. And I actually think he would actually make a good addition to the Guardians of the Galaxy if they have room for this guy. I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know what happens with him. I don't know if he falls to pieces in the movie. Here's how he scales on this side with the rest of the crew. And so there we have Thor, Korg, and the rest. And if you have any comments, put them in the comment section below. If you're new here, please subscribe to the channel, and I appreciate you being here and checking out this video, and I hope to see you in the next one. Alright, have a good one.